Okay, let's unpack this. We're doing a deep dive today into the AI landscape. And wow, it's been quite the whirlwind recently. We've got stuff from all over AI. Twitter is buzzing, naturally. Reddit, Local Llama and some other forums. Plus, lots happening on Discord, too.
Yeah, it's actually kind of amazing how all those different chats give you a real pulse,
Yeah.
a real-time feel for where AI is going. So our mission here really is to just boil down the key trends, the big releases, and what it all kind of means for you.
And right away, looking at that pulse, the thing that just jumps out is the sheer volume of model releases and advancements. It's almost hard to keep up. I mean, Google's VO3 video model, that just went global, pushing boundaries there.
Definitely. And then you've got DeepSeek. They dropped those R1T2 and Chimera models super fast. Part of that seems to be their assembly of experts approach.
Right, which basically means combining lots of smaller, specialized AIs, yeah, to
Yeah.
handle the complex stuff better, more
hmm
efficiently.
Exactly. That's a really key trend, I think. This move towards specialized sort of collaborative AI systems. And speaking of impressive, Kling AI, the cinematic video stuff they're showing is just mind-blowing.
It really is. But it's not all just flash, right? There's practical stuff, too, like Together AI's Deep SWE agent.
Oh yeah, that's aimed at like serious software engineering tasks.
Oh.
Quite sophisticated. And Qtai's open source text-to-speech models are a big deal too. Real-time voice cloning.
Huge leap for accessibility, that one. Though they did put safeguards on the voice embedding part.
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
And that sparked some really important discussions, hasn't it? Balancing usefulness with, the potential downsides, misuse.
Absolutely. Which kind of leads us nicely into the whole AI engineering and infrastructure side of things.
hmm
Because none of these cool models happen without the foundational work, and that's moving just as fast.
Totally. You see things like context engineering getting more attention.
Yeah, basically getting smarter about how we talk to LLMs, right? Crafting the prompts carefully, making them work better. And there's that new guide on giving Gemini 2.5 long-term memory. That feels like a game changer for applications.
It really could be. And look at the developer side, all these debates about coding paradigms. Claude Code versus Cursor, for instance.
Shows how much is still being figured out, doesn't it? Different ways to use AI for coding. But infrastructure-wise,
Yeah.
wow, the power needs are staggering. OpenAI planning a data center needing 5 gigawatts.
Insane numbers. And you hear about the practical challenges too, like people finding the switch from SLURM to Kubernetes for AI workloads. Well, painful is the word they use.
Yeah, not surprising. Big shifts are always tough. But then, on the flip side, look at consumer hardware. People running Qwen 235B on, 96 gigs of RAM?
Right. That's incredible progress. It means really powerful AI isn't just for giant data centers anymore. High-end personal machines can start to play, democratizing things maybe.
Could be. And projects like ZLUDA, trying to get CUDA level speed on non-NVIDIA cards? Interesting, though maybe legally risky.
Yeah, that one comes with some potential complications for sure. Pushing boundaries, though.
Okay, so we've got the tech, the models, the pipes. But it's easy to get lost in that. Let's talk about the societal impact and industry dynamics, because this stuff is really hitting home now, changing how people work, how they feel, like that whole So Imperec thing that went viral.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't just a quick news story, was it?
Mm-hmm.
It really forced a conversation in tech about hiring, ethics, culture.
Exactly. It highlighted that tension,
Yeah.
fast growth versus being fair and transparent, accountability.
It really did. And that affair, plus the wider talk about AI and mental health,
Mm-hmm.
it just underlines the human side of all this tech. You see studies like that MIT one showing some learners using ChatGPT really effectively. Great potential there.
Uh-huh.
But then you also hear personal stories. Some very positive, using AI for well-being, but others quite negative. Even talk of, psychotic breaks in some reports. It's complex.
Very complex. It's not just code. It's how it fits into our lives. And you see that in the industry chat too, right? Critiques of Google's strategy, people on Discord frustrated with model rate limits, debates about open source viability.
Absolutely. All part of the same picture. How do we actually integrate this powerful stuff responsibly and sustainably?
So, wrapping this up, what does it all mean? I mean, it feels like we're in this incredible moment, right? Powerful models, tools evolving like crazy, but also these huge human questions popping up alongside them.
Yeah, I think that's right. And knowledge is great, but it's most valuable when you actually understand it and can apply it. All these discussions we've seen, from the really technical stuff to the ethical debates, they just show how important it is to keep thinking critically as AI touches, pretty much everything.
Couldn't agree more. So maybe the thought to leave everyone with is this. Think about how all these advances, cinematic video, smart coding agents, everything, how they won't just change what tasks we do, but maybe also how we even think about solving problems, how we collaborate, in the next year or so. What kind of new human AI teams are going to emerge from all this? Definitely something to keep exploring.